Shalom.
Shalom.
Good evening, Israelites. From the Camp GMS Cleveland. Before we get started, we give all praise out of glory too.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
Honor to the apostle of the great millstone, the well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preach the truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this is another transit. And the subtitle for this lesson will be Esau and Eve's covenant is coming to naught. Esau and Eve's covenant is coming to naught. And the covenant I'm talking about is that covenant that Eve made with the serpent back in the Garden of Eden. Matter of fact, if you get Genesis chapter 3, just start at verse 1 real quick. Because they made a package deal, man. Hey, like how Big Dad called them the power couple. Esau and the so-called black woman, man. Those spirits back here today, fulfilling that covenant, fulfilling that deal they made back in the beginning of time when they go to the Eden, man. Because all these things, all these things started in the beginning, man. Like I said, it's no new thing under the sun. All these things was planned and ordained in the beginning, and everything is being fulfilled to its fullest in these latter days, man. But hey, Esau and Eve, that covenant that y'all made, that's about to read, hey, that's coming to naught, man. Hey, cause this video was inspired by a live stream some brothers in our camp did. Basically the title of it was called Eve is Starting to Lose It. And I didn't watch the video, but that title alone just inspired me to do a lesson on this. But you got it.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh had made."
Just read it verbatim.
Which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, "Yeah, have God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?"
Right, and this not no fucking snake, man. Like what the great Jews, Welchers, drinking Baptist church teach, the Catholic church teach, that it was a snake and shit, man, on a tree and shit with an apple. How did a snake even get snakes don't have hands, so how you get the apple off the tree? And it's nowhere in this chapter it mentioned a fucking apple on top of that, man. This is talking about an actual man. Actually, when you go in that word serpent, it goes into a man. But keep going. And that man is the spirit, that same spirit that was in that particular man. That was Esau. He came back as Esau in reincarnation, because reincarnation is real according to the scriptures, man. But keep going.
And the woman said unto the serpent, "We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die."
Keep going.
And the serpent
out her brain, but keep going.
And the serpent said unto the woman, "Ye shall not surely die, for God doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil."
So there you go. That was the covenant right there. Hey, if you eat of this fruit, if you study the influence, follow these other philosophies, learn the left-hand side, you're going to be as gods, knowing good and evil. And that's how you know that was the left hand. Because on the right hand, according to the right hand, the woman is under the man. Right. The head of the woman is the man. But on the left hand, the woman is over the man. And do not you see that now going on? The
right.
Woman is, hey, what is saying Jeremiah? I created a new thing in the earth. The woman shall compass the man.
Which the only way that she was allowed to do that was through, the ability of the serpent. Through that overmuch liberty like she mentioned how the tree in the midst of the fruit of the midst of the garden, the Lord said, "Thou shalt not eat," and we suffering from the consequences of dealing with how the Lord ordered us not to be, and we see the benefits of that, which is, you got Eve today, which she's sitting up over the man, which that's that's a that's a curse to her. The scriptures say, "Give not a woman much liberty," but now you see the woman is set over the man. So that's doing harm to not only the man, but that's doing harm to her as well.
God, right? Because this place is out of fucking order, man.
God.
You know, I think it was another verse on that.
It says, and it says, and the serpent said unto the woman, "Ye shall not surely die, for God doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil."
Keep going.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat.
So there we go, man. Wait, why don't you finish it out?
It says, and did eat, and gave also her husband with her, and he did eat.
Right, so there we go, man. The serpent gave her that bullshit ass philosophy, man. Hey, get Isaiah 3 and 12. But then the serpent gave her that bullshit ass philosophy, man. You know, and in her head, in Eve's head, you know what she was thinking? Oh, I'm gonna be over Adam. I could I could be greater than Adam if I do this, man. You know, that's what she was thinking in her head. I mean, in her head, and that right there shows you that the black woman is the enemy towards the so-called black man, the Israelite men. That right there shows you that she's the enemy right there, man. Because from the beginning, from the get-go, from the jump, she already had in her head like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. I could be over Adam, I could have my own thing going, and boom, the covenant is being played out right now before you people's eyes, man. That's why as soon as the black bitch called the police on the black man, guess what? His ass going to jail, man. Or
Right.
you'll have a case, or you'll get indicted, so on and so forth. It don't ends, man. And like the brother said, that's a part of that curse, man. You know, we see the repercussions of not following after Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
But it was a benefit towards that, because dealing with the good and evil, the knowledge of knowing good and evil, it birthed wisdom. So now we do know how to move around these, the serpent, man. Now we do know how to move around Eve, man. Just based off of, that. But it says, Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12, it says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them."
Right, there you go. Children are their oppressors. As for my people. So that shows you right there, ultimately, the people of the Lord is the men of Israel. Because it said, children are my oppressors, and women rule over them. Who is those children? Those children is Esau. These niggas is fucking kids, man. These Edomites, the serpent, which came back as Cain, then which came back as Esau, Edom. This man's a child, man.
You see that based off of how he is choosing to rule the world.
Right. He don't know how to. He a child. The scriptures say that. Ecclesiastes 10, you give a child authority over a kingdom. If you paraphrase it, it's gonna decay, man.
Okay.
Because this man don't know what he's doing.
Right, and we see that now.
Yeah. Hey, Esau is our children. Because who did Esau come from? He came from Isaac. Isaac is an Israelite. Esau came up out of us, man, right along with all these nations, man. So it said children, is their oppressors. Who is being oppressed? Who is oppressing the Israel? The Israelite man is being oppressed. Who is oppressing the Israelite man? Esau, Edom, man. You know, hey, and then it said, "Woman rule over him." Who of the woman is not the woman over the man in the society? Do not the woman have more rights and access to this society than the Israelite man do? Hell, fucking yeah, man. But what the next part say?
It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
Right, there it go. And that's like brother just said. That's why everything's out of order and fucked up, man. Because the chain of command is not in the right place. Everything is turned upside down. You got the Edomites, the base of man ruling the earth. Then he set up the woman. He set up the black man, the black woman, to be his right man hand, to be his right hand puppet, man. And now you see the outcome of that. Everything is all out of place. It's just all chaos and niggas getting shot every day and down over that. Hey, hey, the cycle don't stop, man. Because the wrong people is in authority, and the Lord did not set it up like that from the beginning, man. But guess what? All that shit about to be brought to naught, man. Esau and Eve's covenant is coming to an end. That's the subtitle for this video, man. It's the Esau and Eve's covenant is that promise, that deal, that package deal they made. That shit coming to an end, man. Oh, you had something?
Yeah, this is first.
Speaking of the devil, there go a nigga bitch right there, man. There go Big Shirley herself, man. Or Big Frida, or whatever the fuck these hoes call themselves. You still had the X.
Yeah, I'm just go back to the Acts like it. This is the book of Acts, chapter. What was it? Acts 5 and verse 38. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Right. So there we go, man.
Right.
The Lord ain't dealing with this devil and his bitch no more, man. Because the Israelites come back in power, man. So, hey, this shit is about to come to naught, man.
And that's what we see. With all the stuff going on, the dollar bill collapsing, Esau, panicking out of his mind, trying to find out different ways to, keep his kingdom going, even going to the extent of turning, U.S. debt into a new world currency, man.
The one world trade center getting struck by lightning and all, all this inflation going on all-time high and shit.
But it's like at the same time, that's the Lord following through on what's true, because like we just read, if it be of men, if the covenant be of men, it's gonna come to naught. Which that was a covenant of two fleshly beings, man, the serpent and Eve. And we see that's coming to naught. This devil can't even reproduce enough to keep his race existing, man. The Lord is showing, completely showing in all different types of ways, how we should not rule the kingdom, man. We seeing that now, with Eve and the serpent, man.
Right, yeah, this devil is losing it, man. His woman don't want him no more.
Yeah, kind of.
It's literally coming to an end. It's literally coming to a wrap, man. And you got Eve right on the side with him, panicking, don't know what the fuck to do either, man.
Right,
scrambling and shit, man.
And it goes on to say, but if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it. Right, which the scriptures say, my tabernacle was with men. The Lord, through the pain of dealing with the covenant of the serpent and Eve, the Lord has allowed us. He has built a covenant with us. Between us and Him, man. Which will allow us, which have several benefits. One being living forever, another being, putting our women back in order, and at the same time, getting his women, man, getting our concubines. You see, it says, but if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh Shai. And that's what this devil has been doing, man. Even to the point of boasting his fighter arm against the chariots, man. You see how proud this devil is? But, it just goes to show, the Lord is bringing this man to his sad end, and it's now, it's our time, to step in that power seat under the power of Yahweh Shai, and take over not only this devil, but these wicked women, man, who has stepped up, to do his bidding, you know, um, which is completely off, man.
Yeah.
But that's you got anything else for this?
No, that's it. So Lord one, this was edifying. Esau and Eve covenant is coming to an end. So with that, we'll close out giving all praise on the glory to
Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Kabadash.
The honor to the apostle elders, the great millstone who will well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom and the bod, the ball.
By